Hey, good morning. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And I just wanted to hopping online a little late this morning because I had a couple coaching calls. And believe it or not, people actually want advice from a woman who will go on live camera in a Mardi Gras mask or in the bathtub and talk about just different things in business and in life that are important. And today, it was interesting, in both the coaching calls, there was a lot of frustration that came up. And frustration comes from, I guess it's a great topic for me because I spent decades being, well, maybe not decades, but at least a decade, feeling frustrated and stressed out and overwhelmed and overworked. And, it took me several years to figure out I put all that on myself. But before you get there, you tend to feel a lot of frustration. And frustration is just not being okay with what's going on right now around you, or you're thinking that the results should be different than what they actually are. Now, keep in mind, results are just what we get based on what we put in motion. So I'm probably saying this in a convoluted way. I actually wrote down, results are the quality of the questions that we ask plus action in the now. And both the people I was visiting with were really upset. One's leading a super big project team and is upset and frustrated with the lack of effort and things that other people are putting in. And what I tried to get this person to understand was that they're the one feeling frustrated by the lack of results, but are they actually sharing clear expectations with the members of the team in terms of what they think those results and actions should look like and when they want them done? So is frustration really the lack of results, or is it that they're asking a wrong question in terms of what their expectations are? So really, frustration comes from not managing our own expectations. It's expecting things to be different than they actually are, and instead of asking a better question or asking how to get things to where you want them to be and get the results you want, you're just going over and over again in your head, this isn't right, why is it this way, why doesn't anybody ever help me, why isn't this working? And those questions, you're going to get answers to them, but you're not going to like the answers, and you're going to continue to go on a downward spiral of frustration and overwhelm and stress that can manifest itself in health challenges. So don't do that. Stop doing that. The sooner you can catch yourself asking questions like that or feeling frustrated, and then you just acknowledge, yep, I'm feeling frustrated. Why am I frustrated? Well, I'm frustrated because I expected this task to be done in 4 hours and it's taken 16. Okay, well, it's taking 16. It's still not done. What do we need to do to get it back on track to get this particular task done? And that's a better question than why isn't this done yet? It's how are we going to get this done? What do we need to put in place to get this done? And then when you're asking those questions, remember to build on people's strengths, not on their weaknesses. I grew up in the regular world like everybody else did, of school and tests and grading and judging and comparing and focusing on people's weaknesses. Corporate America was great at focusing on people's weaknesses and improvement areas. Can't tell you, I did thousands and thousands of annual reviews and feedback sessions with managers and people, and they were all designed to focus on what was wrong or what those people weren't doing right versus what they were doing right, and then building on their strengths and really capitalizing and making sure that those were part of the results that we were trying to achieve. So my coaching today was, make sure that you're not expecting people to do things and perform excellently in areas that are not their strengths. Get the right people in the right places and the results will follow. And that comes from asking the right questions, not being frustrated by lack of progress, but looking at and saying, okay, what are we missing? What piece do we need to add to make sure we're getting the progress and the results that we want? So that's just my message for today. So if you catch yourself feeling frustrated today, and let's be honest, I feel frustrated still a lot. Mostly it's with myself and technology and trying to figure out how to do something new to me. That frustrates me that I just don't know it already. I should have been born a technological whiz, even though technology the way it is today wasn't even invented when I was born. So, as soon as you catch yourself feeling frustrated, stop and ask a better question. That's my best advice today. That was my advice for my coaching students, and I hope they'll take it, and that, next week when we chat, they're feeling less frustrated and they're getting the results that they want because they're asking a better question. So go out, make it an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.